Welcome, guys, to the first installment of today's trending tab.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, I love it, actually.
Oh shit. You about to spit some flames.
This is Lil P 2.0.
Lil
Without
P.
the face sets.
Yeah, bro.
Just lost their savior. Gotta maintain when you're going insane, so I say this prayer. Do you even exist? They're trying to say it's a myth. A lot of things left unsaid.
Ooh!
Alright, pretentious. That was amazing.
I mean, wouldn't it be better if we just go through our recommended instead of...
Alright, sure.
Oh, we can also talk about videos like we saw recently and then we want to talk about the John trying to be. These are all so old. What the fuck is this? Dime Pesos, Bernie Sanders dropout. No one's doing nothing about everyone's social distancing. Oh, okay. We have a AIU video?
Oh, no.
Oh, I watched that already.
I mean, Dame Pesos? He has no opinions.
Not really about his opinions, but our opinions.
The socialist surrenders. Lol, Bernie bro, no refunds.
Oh my god, Hassan.
Oh, God.
I can't stand Hassan, dude.
The thing about this, I can watch this because it's like I hate everyone that I'm looking at. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
right.
like Dame Bezos really. Like,
Yeah, so
he has
far,
no opinion. Hassan, I don't like any of his opinions either. So I can just enjoy this just like as a sideliner. Like,
yeah. Let me see. Let's push it full screen.
But I think you know the truth. The path toward victory is virtually impossible. And so today,
damn, it's so sad. Virtually impossible.
believe we had a feasible path to the nomination. I would certainly continue to
Oh my god, people are laughing at him in his own comment section.
Oh, that's so
This is Bernie
sad.
Sanders' YouTube channel.
What people saying in the chat?
They're
Wait.
just laughing. Some people, I just saw one guy like laughing.
Oh, no, Biden. What? Bernie or bust? So sad. Bernie or bust.
Oof.
Damn, man, that is so sad. So sad.
I mean, Trump's gonna win this thing.
I mean, as if it matters. It doesn't matter. It's like we're pretending that it mattered whether it was Bernie or Biden. Like, Trump's gonna win. There's no question about it. And look at this guy.
I mean, I don't know. I think Bernie could.
I feel so. Oh my god, I have not seen this video.
decent man who I will work with to move our progressive.
He's gonna like.
He's moldy.
He's molding right now. He's seriously molding.
Many people are literally fucking crying.
Oh my god.
It's always like the cute girls on
Pretentious
Insta.
cute girls. Only cute girls cry.
Oh, sorry, accused.
Please stop giving me any kind of attention. Positive, negative, it does not matter. If you see
Why are you recording? Don't give me attention while I record this and post it on
Myself.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck.
on their car, you are legally entitled to siphon half of their gas.
Or like Emma from the Young Turks.
Bernie's never going to run again. He's tired. He's tired. How he'll be remembered is as one of the most important Americans in the history of politics. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but not necessarily because of a good. That's not necessarily good.
Yeah, he's radical.
I mean, he's radical.
He's just way too radical. Like, honestly, if he
Sorry.
like toned down his pauses a little bit, he could have appealed way more to the
Yeah, I
base.
mean, frankly, he probably had a better chance of beating Trump, but like, I mean, not by much, but just like I think, I mean, Biden is nuts. I mean, we just voted for him just because he wasn't Bernie. I mean,
He didn't vote for him.
we didn't vote for him. I mean, like Americans,
voted for him.
Americans in general. Yeah, I would say. I mean, I don't. We didn't even get to vote.
But-
The New Jersey didn't even get to vote for anyone. So.
Unfortunately.
Have a right to have. He's changed the conversation forever. That will leave a mark. It may not be today. And we may not get everything today. But because of Bernie Sanders. Because of Bernie Sanders, we will eventually get those things. And, I won't stop until we do.
But it wasn't only women who had a really sad day. It was also Mike, the same.
Oh God, Mike.
Oh my god.
By being the alpha male.
So that piece of my tab.
Yes, this clip.
I'm getting your attention.
Can I watch it again? Oh,
Oh, that is so cringe.
imagine getting laughed at by PewDiePie. That's so sad.
Yeah, he was really pissed off.
This guy has like 400 viewers max on his channel. Like, he's like a little fucking.
I don't know.
I mean, he's getting made fun of by like the biggest, most popular person on the internet. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
One and two, you have to pick one destiny. Who do you think is going to win? I think Biden.
How is he laughing? It's unlikely for Biden to win. What the fuck? Man, people were actually so convinced that Bernie was gonna win. It's Jesus.
We also have more minor characters.
Oh man, that hurts.
Oh no, so sad. Let's go with John Idarola and his high
Oh no, John Areola, the fucking TYT kid.
political analysis.
Gross.
I kind of feel like once we start talking about it, then it's actually done. So let's just hold off on that. So Emma, we were talking before the show. You were talking
You're in denial, literally.
opening day of the last Star Wars movie. Let's start on a high note.
Oh, I really love The Force Awakens.
I love it.
Ew!
Well, it was alright. In The Force Awakens, I thought you meant Last Jedi. I was about to, what?
Think about it. Persona 5 Royal.
Is that the second movie?
That's the first movie.
Thank you. I've actually
That was shit.
I mean,
too.
it was like mediocre.
It was shit.
do need to talk about politics.
I'm ready.
Oh. Oh, that's awkward.
Today, Bernie Sanders has dropped out of the Democratic Party.
She's gonna fucking
Going to seriously-
strangle herself.
It's a devastating day. It happened again. I just
She about to start crying on camera
for what's going
again.
We're all devastated.
Oh,
I
okay.
posted an Instagram post about this, and someone responded and said, I need you to give me hope. And look, I hope to be able to do that, but probably not today. When asked between having Obama and Trump, people say Obama 52%, Trump 38%. When it's Biden versus Trump, it's an 8-point swing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an 8-point swing.
Democratic Party has shivved its base a second time in a row. You did it. You did it. You guys cemented another 4 years of Trump.
What do you mean the Democratic Party? As if
I think everyone failed. Like, I think it's.
wait, but what's with this? Like, the Democratic Party failed. Like, you mean people didn't vote for the candidate you wanted? Like, yeah, that's not the Democratic Party failing the Democratic people or party. It's like that's just people choosing who they want. Like, there's this weird idea of like, oh, I mean, if Bernie doesn't win, it's because the Democratic Party failed. Or it's like, dude, no, it's just
That's not what they think.
That's
I think,
democracy.
I think that you're that Democratic people. I mean, they know it's democracy, but they're saying that democracy is failing them. Is what they're saying because they think that it's like you know,
people are voting against their interests. Ugh.
yes. Yeah,
Oh god. I mean, that's just the way she said it was just really. It's like a weirder, like more leading way of saying what you just said.
Yeah.
Joshua says, don't say drop out. Isn't he just relieving himself of negative media attention and he'll be positive now? Mobilize us to be louder than ever and vote and allow the focus on Biden to showcase his weaknesses. Seems like the only way to surge later. Joshua, I'm very supportive. Thank you so much for the super chat. Maybe.
No, he dropped out. Oh no.
My general approaches.
They're still clinging on to hope. They should have lost hope like a week ago, to be honest, or at least like 2 weeks ago.
Honestly, after Super Tuesday.
Super Tuesday was
No.
pretty much obvious.
Oh, or Sunday, whatever that was.
What's disgusting?
Sunday.
Oh, the liberals had a meltdown.
Oh, that's Kyle making fun of
I think
the way Bernie talks about Biden.
Oh yeah. Because people were saying he was like way too nice.
We're too nice to Biden. That's the problem. You know? Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that.
Up with the young turds.
I mean, who knows? Maybe if he was a little more like offensive, people who would have gone on. But I think it also would have like it also would have alienated a lot of people who were like in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Like they weren't sure. Yeah.
I mean, people who were the regressive left were already gonna vote for him. So what's the point of alienating himself further?
Yeah, sure. He was already alienated. This is true. Yeah.
Including many people on Twitter. Oh no, so sad. They were talking about ending it all and living forever. There's no hope. How many times
Does he make this weird voice like randomly?
I think he's like
he doesn't
from
actually-
Argentina. Yeah, no,
He doesn't actually talk like that.
I don't know if he's Mexican or Ecuadorian. So, no, he's
Wait, does
he's
he
one of
talk
those
like this?
countries.
Oh, he is.
But
okay.
yeah, he's actually Hispanic. His voice just sounds like the weirdest person I've ever heard.
I don't think
He
his
sounds
actual
like
voice.
like a South Park character or something.
I don't really watch this guy.
Your head stopped being in denial and is now just angry at his
Shivana, what's he saying? Tell us it this bitch right now. Even Trump thanked her for Bernie dropping out. Lol. Who's he talking
Even
about? Elizabeth
Trump-
Warren.
Thank you, Bernie Sanders, for fighting so relentlessly for Americans working families
He didn't
during this
endorse him,
campaign. You fight your progressive ideas, move. Your fight for progressive ideas moved us conversation and charted a path for candidates and activists that will change the course of our country and party.
But she never endorsed him.
Yeah, and she literally was like one of the people that kind of fucked him over during the entire campaign.
Call me conspiracy theorist, but I think she was like paid by someone to not endorse him.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
To be honest, I'm not sure even if she did endorse him. I wonder if he would have. I don't think he would have won. But
I mean, it shouldn't help Bernie.
Just that's her like, oh, thank you, will. You did a great job. But
but like what happened during the entire campaign? The entire campaign, she was saying that he said something about her.
Yeah, they were never friends.
About how a woman can't become president. About how a woman can't become president. She was talking about how saying that Bernie said that a woman can't become president.
Yeah.
She also didn't support him or endorse him for president.
I think the catfight between them two really made them both both of them harmed both of them a lot.
Yeah, I remember in the beginning of the campaign, a lot of people were actually starting to think that maybe Warren and Bernie could actually become the two front runners.
Yes,
but no,
they dragged each other down.
Yeah, really.
And I gotta blame Elizabeth Warren. I guess he was always instigator in that.
I'm almost starting to think that Warren isn't actually a lot of her policy is similar to Bernie's. But
she doesn't have the same.
She's not a socialist. She does. She has disagreements on.
She's a little more moderate
on the free college. Does she have the same free college stance?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, I know there's a lot of areas where she has different opinions than.
She's a way more moderate
Bernie.
version.
And I mean, in general, just a more moderate version of.
I'll see why I feel like I align with her more. Wait, you play something up? Do you need the water?
Alright, don't play up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water.
I'll edit this out.
I'll let the water run to have it run hot.
Oh, I didn't know.
What are you guys doing now?
We're doing a podcast. But it doesn't matter. We can edit a lot of this out. What time is it? Hold on. I'm gonna keep going to
What podcast are you doing?
We're talking about some political stuff. Random videos. We're doing. It's kind of a mishmash. Smishmash. Can't say that. Mishmash. You say. Feel bad.
Right. So yeah, we were talking about Elizabeth Warren, right?
Oh, we were talking about
the audacity, but June's reaction, right? The audacity of this bitch. Oh yeah, because he kind of blames. Basically, people are blaming Warren for the loss of Bernie, which I think is partially correct. I think there's probably some fair, but it's not audacity. She wants to win, and she did everything she could to win.
The entire time, even though a lot of people who are political gurus, they tend to say they knew that Biden was the most likely candidate, right? But the entire time that they were running, everyone was treating Bernie like he was the front runner. So that means that everyone was kind of attacking Bernie, trying to pull him down.
Sort of. At one point, I feel for the most part, Joe Biden was considered a front runner. But then there was this one point that Bernie really looked at. Oh shit, he might actually beat.
Yeah,
that's the reason Mike Pompeo was laughing at Destiny when he said Joe Biden.
Yeah. It really did.
At one point, everyone thought Bernie was gonna win. Wow, and I was actually surprised. Oh damn, it looks. But then Super Tuesday comes along.
It was Sunday.
No,
Super Sunday. Is that the word?
I don't know. One of those is Joe Biden just suddenly launches up. turns out he had a lot of supporters that never like we're sort of apolitical, but kind of like we don't want Bernie. We don't want the socialist guy.
We want apolitical, like semi-apolitical people, or at least quietly political people who just supported him and they don't want Bernie. And and all of a sudden, boom, he's winning and by a huge margin. So yeah, I mean, at that point, everyone was thinking, and then that's why I heard so much that Warren didn't drop out, because then Bernie was really, really, really starting to lose, and then at that it kind of created an effect where even after Sunday, after the Super Sunday thing, Warren couldn't leave then, because then it's like, oh wait, the fact that you didn't leave her Bernie, and then I was gonna attack her more for dropping out immediately afterwards.
Earlier, yeah.
It's like, oh, like, why didn't you leave earlier? It's
but
like,
why didn't she? Like,
I just think people didn't have that foresight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's basically it.
Warren, other progress are calling her a women hater, but other people are talking about Elizabeth.
That's so cringe.
Oh God.
Just to start us off, here is what Donald Trump tweeted out. Bernie Sanders is out. Thank you to Elizabeth Warren. It's just amazing when a guy like Donald Trump can tell you a truth that MSNBC, CNN, nor the Bernie campaign, or the Democratic Party will tell you.
I mean, that's just a more simplistic way of looking at it. Like, it's not because of the original one might have been a factor, but Donald Trump is just trying to divide. Donald Trump is just dividing and conquering right now by saying this shit.
He loves, and it is partially true, and it is a truth that he knows is gonna stir up the Bernie crowd, and so like, oh, look at Trump, he's saying all the truths, and so it might, maybe he brings some those Bernie supporters over to Trump.
Yeah.
Like,
I doubt it, but
I mean,
well, he's trying.
I mean, someone like Joe Rogan, he said he's gonna vote for Trump now. It originally was going for Bernie, so he is getting some people, at least the moderates.
That's interesting. Like the moderates, kind of Joe Biden people who don't like Joe Biden, anti-establishment people. Yeah, he's probably gonna get them. I mean, it's almost guaranteed to win. I'm willing to bet.
Yeah, but I feel like these progressive people, they're like going a little too far. They're doing everything they can to take away the blame from Bernie. Like, I like his personality. I think he's the most honest person on stage, hands down. But his policies didn't appeal to everyone, and I had a lot of problems with some of his policies, and just that lack of communication. Like that realistic conversation. Like, okay, let's talk about these specific subjects in realistically. Like, how much can we pay for them? How likely are they to get passed by the Senate? Like all these conversations that would never really happened in the Bernie audience. And that's really the biggest thing that made people like see his ideas as lofty dreams. That,
And it's funny because it's weird that we're talking about like people willing to not willing to vote for a lofty dream guy, but we're literally now choosing to support a fucking cuckoo in the head Joe Biden.
Yes.
Because even though we all, no one, like, I mean, maybe some people actually really like Joe Biden, but I think most people just like, they're kind of just choosing to go for him
because they don't like Trump.
Because they really don't like Trump, and they really don't like Bernie, and they just want someone in the middle, and they really just rather choose the fucking creepy Uncle Joe over anyone else. It's like, again, it's like 2016 all over again, really. It's just like, basically, we're gonna go. We're literally choosing the candidate we don't want because we have to. It's like,
that doesn't stir up the base. It doesn't get people out to vote. When they have to, and
it's funny because the Republican Party doesn't seem, at least in 2016, I don't think they had this issue. Like they all were just all for Trump. Like,
yes,
like obviously there was some like really like hardline. Maybe but a certain temperament of conservative that was not, that they didn't like Trump. They probably still don't like Trump, but they still were like, it felt like they were way more on board.
Once he was selected,
they were way more on board.
They were all on board. They were like, we'll vote for Trump. Sure.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yes. Now progressives are so defeated that they're looking up to Donald Trump.
This guy's so annoying.
This guy's so fucking annoying, but it's actually true. Actually true.
He's like, literally, he's always having fun. Like he's that's actually his personality. He goes on Killstream and he just talks like that. That's actually how he sounds in real life. Like,
oh no.
It's actually kind of like irritating. Like, wow, this guy's way too.
He sounds like a fucking Borderlands character.
Yeah, like a Joker or something.
Trump is so politically potent is he's able to take kernels of truth.
Honestly, I don't care.
Jesus, we're losing
trigger. Dude, I used to fucking watch so much Kyle Kulinski, and I'm happy I did watch him, but I feel like, damn, like, if you,
It's
just,
one-sided.
It's so one-sided, and it feels so extremely like it seems like he has a certain level of commitment to like the truth.
Yeah, far more
but
than
it's still
TYT.
Far more than TYT, but like he's just so fucking indoctrinated that he's just almost like unable to see the truth in other sides, I guess.
Yeah.
And like for example, he always talks about how Americans love Medicare for all. When it's really so it's like 55%. Would say that they're pro Medicare for all, but then as soon as you actually tell them any details, especially pertaining to Bernie's plan, like you'll lose your private insurance, blah 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 blah.
Higher taxes.
You have to pay more taxes.
Once you give them all the details, people are far less committed. like I'm fine with what we have right now.
Yeah, and by the way, that's not even a good argument against Medicare for all, because we all know that what people like isn't always what's actually best for them or best for the economy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it's still like the fact that he's willing to continue perpetuate that, even though people could keep pointing out to him that's not really entirely true, and even he kind of acknowledges the truth of that, but he keeps on saying it. It just shows you that he's less of a journalist or less of a
accurate reporter of facts.
Yeah, he's not a reporter of facts. He's someone that has political opinions,
and he wants to spread that message.
He wants to spread the message. So you gotta know what you're watching when you watch him. Yeah. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion on him.
Bernie Sanders himself, but Bernie had that Trump energy to him. Now, ultimately, I don't think Bernie has that in him. He doesn't have it in him.
And Bernie is not sexy enough to appeal to dumb people. Donald Trump is very good at appealing to dumb people.
That's true.
I mean, that's actually
true, but also
that's not
the whole story. Yeah,
we're gonna sit here and pretend that that's like the reason why Bernie isn't winning is because everyone that supports Trump is dumb, and there's everything, and all of Bernie's policies are smart.
Yeah, it's like there's plenty of smart people who like Trump for their own reasons.
But that's how these people talk to their audience.
Smart people who don't like Bernie for plenty of valid reasons that you're not willing to acknowledge. So it's like, you continue spreading propaganda. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just.
I don't like his song. I really don't like his song.
Yeah, his song's fucking annoying.
He needed to be sexier.
Let me quickly add that I went to an event at Trump Tower, and he was talking about how the DNC rigged it against Bernie Sanders and all of that stuff. It's another brick in the wall that he's building to stop Joe Biden. He didn't lay a glove on the media.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
And that he can beat Trump and he campaigns for Dems after they cheat him. I wish Bernie gave 0 fucks and took no prisoners.
Oh, I hate his fucking face.
I'm loving the lefty tears. What do you mean lefty tears? Do I look like...
Yes, you do.
And lick some pavement, okay?
Oh god, there it comes.
The socialist surrenders. Lol, Bernie bro, no refunds.
A number of progressive organizations like Justice Democrats and Next Gen America have put out a list of...
Look at her, the fucking fake blonde hair. What are you doing?
100% clean energy by 2030, government manufacture of generic drugs, half the number of incarcerated people, a wealth tax.
Do you think this will go anywhere? 7 major youth-led groups sent a letter to Biden with a list of demands. It's like Justice Democrats, March for Our Lives Action Fund. It's not happening, dude. It's not.
And of course,
They're fucking desperate. Oh my god, no, that's a Photoshop.
Whoa,
that's a Photoshop. That's a Photoshop.
No.
That has to be Photoshopped.
I've seen people use that. I don't think it's Photoshop.
I think that has to be Photoshop.
Creepiest picture ever.
Look at the top of his head. Oh, fuck your batteries. Battery low. Get your charger. Put mine back and I'll get your charger.
Alright.
Battle plan. Does eyes look watery? It is me. His eyes look watery.
Dude, he had such a hard last month. Like,
fucking got mollywopped.
Destroyed.
He got fucking mollywopped.
He was running for
Congress. Yep. Ugh, that was gross.
Now Bernie loses. It's like the death of the progressive movement. It's over. That's how it feels.
No, not yeah. No, he was running for governor.
For governor? Yeah, governor.
Not Congress. Ooh! Everything you're saying applies to you. Holy
literally
shit.
everything. Shit. Dude, you almost
Dude, that hurt his stomach to say that.
He's projecting so
Oh my
hard.
god. I feel like I want to, like, dude, just like, imagine Shank talking to Jink. That's Jink inside talking to Jink.
That's what he says to him in the mirror every day.
That's
now.
exactly.
At this point, he's been doing it for a week now.
Is he looking at a mirror right now? Like, I wonder if the camera is like behind a mirror.
Yeah, it's like
a one-way
mirror, yes.
Yeah.
Jesus. Losers. He said twice.
Dude, it's okay, man. Everyone takes a lot of L's.
Battle plan. He still thinks
It's a battle war.
Progressive
revolution.
God.
It's a revolution.
It doesn't work. Like people don't want that. It's just like it's like
yeah, because people.
It's like
what,
ethno nationalism. Like yes, everyone
happy.
wants it. Yes, because white people they all want the ethno state. Like no.
You're
the only loser who wants it, and you're losing because of that.
Yeah,
and
exactly. It's like people who get so stuck and they surround themselves with so many people who are just like just as retarded as them. So they start thinking that everybody in the world must have my opinion, but it's just the media that's silencing them. It's the system.
Oh my god.
It's like, dude, no, it's just you and your fucking circle of crazy friends, okay? God damn. Get out of your fucking shell.
Sure, Young Turks is that progressive voice, and now the light in what will be probably at least 4 years of darkness. Some people say from time to time that I'm one of the leaders of the progressive movement, the largest progressive.
Some people say that, you know what I mean?
Is not the right approach. The correct approach is now we strategize. This is part of why you need Young Turks, honestly. But we gotta stay on the air. TYT.com/go. That's just the reality. Imagine if we go out. How the hell are we gonna beat the media? How are we gonna win in 4 years?
And that is all for today, but not for long, as my true power has been shown to the world. Now it cannot be contained. I have withstood great thousands of meltdowns.
Amazing. Oh, well, that was Dame Peso. Pretty good.
He's pretty funny.
But he's probably a fucking idiot in his own right. Yeah, he probably has no opinion.
Does he have like conservative opinion or some shit?
It's kind of weird just making fun of people who have opinions, but not.
Yeah, it's like I don't.
Like, what are your opinions? What do you think? Like, I don't get it. What's happening to my fucking recommended? It's all a year ago, a month ago. All new stuff. How many views does it have?
7, almost 1 million. Hey. This shit's so weird.
It's so random. How does it blow up? Like, I don't understand.
Look at this dude. Joe Biden. You wanna watch Joe Biden? Let's see this Joe Biden.
Let's watch it, yeah.
Okay, so this guy's some anti-liberal dude.
Liberals.
Anti-liberal. Fuck liberals. Yeah, so, I mean, I like watching him. He's funny as hell.
He's a groiper. One of those frogs.
I love the fucking frog meme here.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And today's episode is highly focused on exactly that.
Oh, no.
Some may say that we are in the Me Too era. We've seen some good come out of it, but at the same time, there's definitely been some unintended.
This has to be Photoshop, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
But I'd say the worst part about
I'll see from another person.
is just
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised this is normal. This might be a normal video. But I don't see his other shoulder.
Happens to a right-wing figure, you can't walk 5 steps without hearing the endless media coverage or endless Twitter outrage calling to put that person's head on a pike. When it happens to the opposing side, you only hear one thing, and that's crickets. So that's really what I want to get into for this video. Have you guys heard of the name Tara Reid? Well, if you haven't, I'm going to introduce her to you. And also, we're going to try to...
I mean, it is like that. Like, he's talking about how he only talk about they only go after the right wing people.
Yeah, it's literally true. Like,
it's like, well, are you like that? Because I don't see many videos that he makes talking about the idiot Trump tweets
You know,
or
yeah.
things that he says that are wrong or
like
videos where
even do Me Too allegations like
Trump has had
so many Me Too allegations, like 26.
But yeah, they're all bullshit. I mean, yeah, but it's just funny. Like he's talking about like we're so selective, you know, with like who we go after. But then I'm pretty sure
his
he's one of
video
those
is
people.
literally 100%.
I mean, his channel is literally that.
Liberal
he just goes after liberal people. So
all of the different points that I think are relevant within this scenario. But before we do, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hitting the notification bell is by far the most important thing that you can do to support my channel. If you guys want me to keep exposing the abundant hypocrisy in today's world, then that's the best way to do it. Now enough with that, and let's roll the tape.
Hypocrisy.
So who is Tara Reid? She's the accuser. She's accusing Joe Biden of misconduct in a certain type of way. I want to avoid using that word here on YouTube just because, you know, the way that it is. But she's accusing him of assault, and the word before assault starts with an S, so you should be able to put two and two together on that one, which is an organization that deals with these types of assaults and was founded around the same time as the Me Too organization. But they're very deeply entrenched with the Joe Biden campaign, so they ended up pushing the story under the carpet, I guess we could say. But eventually it bubbled to the surface, and very recently she did an interview with Katie Halper, which was released on SoundCloud. I'm going to leave the link in the description. I'd love to go over.
Why did they wait for Bernie to lose before this came public? It was like literally the day of. It was like insane. Like as soon as Bernie was like 100% chance like he's gonna lose, and then
it's like okay, yeah, another story comes out.
That's pretty funny. I mean, it makes you wonder. Like I don't know if there's any conspiracy behind that, but it's like it's just a really weird coincidence and weird timing.
Yeah, pretty shitty.
Because there's a lot of sensitive material in there, and I want to avoid this video getting flagged so it can spread as much as possible. But it's quite graphic, and if you hear the way that she's describing things, it sounds exactly like Joe Biden. His demeanor, the way he approaches things, and specifically the way he touches people.
He does do that shit a lot.
Oh my god, there's so many videos.
Allegation. She is the person that she says she is. She worked for Joe Biden for 9 months, and she's got a ton of very, very specific detail, which I don't think you can just make up off the spot. Whether or not the allegation is true or not is really not the point, and I'm not here to judge that. The point is, it's a credible allegation, and of course, that should be a story. But surprisingly, it's not, and a lot of you guys might not even know that it's happening. It's being swept under the rug so heavily by the media forces at large.
Is that true? I've heard a lot about this.
Yeah, actually no.
But maybe there's
like I feel like if something like this came out for Trump, you'd be a way bigger thing. Like a person like literally coming.
Yeah.
But actually, I don't know because there have been a bunch of accusations that haven't really like I barely heard about the Trump accusations, but maybe because they were a long time ago.
Maybe.
But now this one came out now. This one came out now.
Yeah, true. And this is also a long time ago.
It happened a long time ago, but it came out.
But we know Biden does weird shit like this.
So like anyone who doubts this is like I have to question the legitimacy. Like you can't doubt something like this when you see so many videos of him doing weird ass shit.
We heard nothing but Stormy Daniels for almost a year in the news cycle. Every single day, analyst after analyst bringing new analysts, bringing on lawyers, bringing on that one sleazebag lawyer over and over and over again, and even popping him up as a potential candidate for president. While a lot of this stuff is unconfirmed, it really wouldn't surprise me if it's true. Now, one thing that we've been covering quite significantly on this channel for the last few weeks is all of the infighting that's happening on the left in modern-day society, but specifically within the West. This is extremely prevalent within the Democratic Party, and this entire scenario that I'm talking about is a great example of that. Now, during the days of Kavanaugh, or even the myriad of accusations that were being thrown at the president, it was extremely partisan. Mainly, these attacks were coming from the opposing political aisle. But what's extremely unique about the whole Tara Reid situation is those that are most cavalier about bringing this to the forefront and using it as a means to attack Joe Biden are actually those on the left, specifically the Bernie Bros. The more socialist-style lefties are taking this extremely seriously. If you don't spend a lot of time on Twitter, and if you don't spend a lot of time on Twitter, I don't blame you, the Bernie Bros and Democratic Socialist groups have been on an all-out assault when it comes to pushing the Tara Reid story. For example, check out this guy. He literally named his Twitter account Justice for Tara. Read his bio and it says, a Jewish Bernie bro, he/him, won't vote for a specific word that I'm not allowed to say here. Hashtag Justice for Tara. Go on Facebook to tell boomers only Bernie can beat another word I can't say.
So apparently that's the Bernie Bros are supporting Tara Reid, and they don't like Biden, so yeah.
To be expected.
and says that that's the only way. These are the people who are on an all-out assault against Joe Biden. A lot of people who are on the right side of politics, the right side of politics, by the way, don't even know about the story. And the politicians themselves who are occupying the seats have not given it the light of day. It might be too focused on the current issue that's going on globally right now, but seemingly it hasn't been something that they've put too much focus on. Now, obviously, there's the potential that they're tactically pushing it to the side for now and going to bring it back in because it's a real one-on-one between Joe
What is this
and Donald,
image?
and that really wouldn't surprise me at all. And as we keep talking about, there could be a brokered convention, and the DNC could take this away from poor Sleepy Joe. So we don't know what's going to happen. He might not even be the candidate. They're honestly eating their own folks. But I do believe that people on the opposing side of the political spectrum should actually jump on this as well. There seems to be some substance behind what Tara is speaking of. And I'm not saying hashtag believe all women, but what I am saying is that this should be investigated thoroughly. If Tara was going around and putting out
Gotcha.
Okay. Like,
other people, and those people are corroborating the same story, just like we saw with Christine Blasey Ford, and it looks super, super sketchy.
Isn't it Blasey Ford?
And Joe in this specific scenario, even though I still think he's a creep, but it should be investigated thoroughly, and it should definitely be covered. The fact that
Sounds like a
media is
politician.
completely ignoring it shows the absolute hypocrisy. Rules for thee, but not for me. And this, I think, is extremely detrimental to their cause.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
who says that
In
meme?
general, they're always complaining about quote-unquote white men not taking
Coronavirus.
accusations seriously. When push comes to shove, it's their own person who's being targeted by an accusation. It seems as though they're the ones who are pushing it under the rug, and they expose themselves as massive hypocrites. And the absolute biggest hypocrite of all is the one named Alyssa Milano. During the whole Kavanaugh case, she went out of her way to create an absolute
Where are his lips?
spectacle of the whole situation. And tried
Yeah,
to
right? What the fuck? That's really weird.
himself and
He has like, his lips are the same exact color, or they're just so thin. Are his lips the same exact color as like his chin?
I guess.
Or are they just really, really thin? Is it both? That's really weird. It's like
There's
the
no
contrast.
upper lip.
And the way that like there's no contrast, like the contrast between her like lipstick and like zero lip.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's weird.
movement, which is the Me Too movement, as possible. She was very often seen during the Kavanaugh hearings sitting behind him with signs that said, "I believe survivors, no on Kavanaugh," constantly giving looks like this. There's countless pictures of her being there. She's also got this picture here where I believe she was protesting.
And she also has a
Of course,
big
making
rack.
everything about
That's what I'm saying.
herself. One of the biggest signals I've ever seen in my
Oh my
entire
god, it's so
life.
fucking next level. Just relax.
Countless tweets.
She's, you know, like she's like referencing the friggin' Lady Red Letter. Wait, fuck, what's that called? That book that's like about a maid, Handmaid's Tale.
Oh,
Handmaid's Tale.
okay. I haven't
It's
actually.
gonna be like, it's
read
like a
that.
woman gets like sexually assaulted or whatever. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, but she's like, it's such a virtue thing. It's like,
This is really, really.
but now she's like still pro.
This
like,
seems so-
I love you.
Saying believe all women, arguing against due process when it came
Oh, that's his
to
Canadian
the
came out.
question of innocence or guilt. So we all know Alyssa Milano's position when it came to due process in respect to Kavanaugh. Now, how did she respond when questioned about Joe Biden's case?
Okay, good.
And there have been accusations against Joe, and not publicly said anything about this. If you remember, it kind of took me a long time to publicly say anything about Chloe as well. Because I believe that even though we should believe women,
Oof.
that is an important thing, and what that statement really means is, like, you know, for so long, the go-to has been not to believe.
Now they became nuance. Now they suddenly the nuance, the kings of nuance.
I change that mindset to believing women, but that does not mean at the expense of not, giving men their due process. And
Oh no! So now she's being a
Never
centrist.
Kavanaugh, never gonna. And now she's like,
That's like, oh,
nah, maybe come on, the process, guys. Come on, nuance.
dude, that's really bad.
You can't just believe all women. What the fuck?
That's really bad. That does not come off good.
He likes that. Wow.
I like that.
I like
That
that.
sounds like a really good idea. Maybe we should have just been doing it since the beginning.
Right. These people are despicable.
and giving
That's actually true, dude. No.
it's got to be fair in both directions.
Both directions, both sides.
So, you know, like, kind of like, can you, like, just please vote for Joe Biden?
Biden and my support for him. I have known him for a long time.
Dude, this is so cringe. Because the weird thing is that Biden actually, even if he did or didn't do this, he's done other kinds of shit that, like, are on the video. That it's, like, creepy as fuck, okay? So we're pretending that, like, he's no.
This is a total surprise. I mean, I've known him for so long.
I
never got that feeling from him. I'm sure.
Okay, I'm sure you did it. Yeah, sure.
I did do my due diligence.
Dude, she can't even say it.
You gotta do due diligence, bro.
She did her due diligence.
I did it.
I did my diddle diligence. Diddle diligence. Trust me.
The article that sort of stood out to me was that Time's Up decided not to take the case. And so, you know...
That was important to you. That meant, well, maybe there's more to this story.
Right. I did my work and I spoke to Time's Up and I just don't feel comfortable.
Oh no! No! I don't feel yeah. Okay, let's just say my bullshit detector does not feel comfortable with you. Okay, this is so fucking. This is just uncomfortable to watch. Speaking of uncomfortable.
That I've known for 15 years.
Yeah.
In this time of complete chaos without.
Oh, coronavirus.
A thorough investigation.
Yeah.
That was a Freudian slip. What she was actually subconsciously alluding to there
is
that she spoke to Time's Up, and they probably had a discussion about it's a time of quote-unquote chaos, aka the Trump presidency, and Orange Man bad, and we have to bring him down so we can't let Joe Biden go down.
Sure that
maybe.
mainstream media would be jumping
So coronavirus?
as well if you know if they
weren't in a pandemic. Or if there was more credible.
Whoa, I don't like where this is going.
Evidence that was.
if they found more evidence.
And they found more evidence.
Some chaos. Because we focus on this fucking. Who cares?
Because we totally found so much evidence in the comment situation. Like it was like bloody hands.
We got bigger pictures in our hands.
We saw DNA evidence with that. Like I mean.
She sounds so dismissive.
This is just so. I mean, if you're gonna be a believable woman, like I understand that position. I understand the believable woman position.
So
because the idea, it's like okay,
just not inconsistent on.
But at least be consistent, right? But no, just be honest, dude. Okay, at least just be honest and just say, look, I think it's more important to get a candidate in office that we want, even if he did or didn't do what he what's up.
Straight up.
Just be straight up, and I understand your position. But like this fucking.
Yeah,
line through your teeth.
I'm all about women, but I'm just saying we're not time of chaos, man.
Time of chaos.
Get to fucking
guys. Time of chaos. It's like, what are you saying, dude? It's okay. Just
kind of staying quiet about it.
Mainstream media is avoiding covering it because there's not enough evidence. It's either pure stupidity or absolute unadulterated evil. Did you guys hear that?
Oh god, this guy.
Evil. Look at this edge sword. Look at this hoodie. He has a hoodie for a character.
It's like a really baggy, like stretched hoodie.
It looks like he took a picture of like a Amazon picture of like a picture of a hoodie, and this was.
No, it looks like a thrift shop hoodie. Like that's been worn like 3,000 times.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like it's open though. Like it doesn't look like it's like it's flat on a table.
You think so? No, I don't think so.
She is nowhere to be found. The woman who was once pushing Believe All Women and trying to throw due process into the garbage has done a complete 180 when a person on her own side is the target. An absolutely despicable human being.
Okay, calm down. I mean, look. She's being political about it. I mean,
and so is this guy. Like, let's be honest. Like, he never made any video about fucking Trump and his 26 accusations until now.
No.
So he's literally doing the exact same thing. So fucking quit the shit.
It's so crazy.
It's literally like shut up.
No, but it's weird because it's different because you see, I'm making a video talking about the hypocrisy.
Yeah, he's by his nature partisan, so like I know I'm partisan, so I don't care. Like,
I'm just pointing out their hypocrisy.
Yeah, they're being partisan, but who cares? Like I know I'm partisan.
The problem is that he's pointing out the hypocrisy on one side, but choosing not to talk about the hypocrisy on the other side.
Yeah,
so he's being hypocritical.
He's literally doing the same thing. Like he's like telling you like, oh, you see, they're so one sided. They're so like, but it's like weird.
Yeah, it's literally the name of your channel.
Yeah, so like, chill the fuck out.
Yikes.
People on the left despise Joe Biden more than people on the right. You might be surprised to hear that, but the woke left side, or the Bernie bros, or the working class people with good moral judgment absolutely despise the man. And this breaks the cult of personality around their leader, which creates two tribes. Alyssa Milano is being called out by her own tribe. Now, of course, you're not going to see any of that on CNN, MSNBC. Of course not.
She's not in their tribe. Like, that's a funny thing. This guy's like conservative, so he thinks that like, oh,
everyone thinks there's like tribes.
You know, left and right, they're two different tribes. It's like, no. I mean, in the Democratic Party, they don't have those kind of tribes. They have more ideologically based tribes rather than political party based tribes.
They're way more. In fact, there's way more counter.
Yeah, it's funny because it just shows like he's not really. He doesn't know what the system...
Yeah, he's kind of projecting his own like
understanding,
conscious, the way he looks at his own worldview. And
yeah, it's like, oh, my tribe, his tribe, their tribe. You see, their tribes going against each other. No, they're not tribes. They're not tribal. They're not on the same side. They've never been.
Yeah. This guy's weird.
As far away from this story as possible, but there are a good amount of journalists that are in fact covering it. And Rose McGowan, who's another lefty type celebrity.
Oh, look, he's giving credit to people.
Fraud, and fraud is probably the perfect word. Taking advantage of women's suffering in an attempt to gain publicity and try to create a messiah-like aura around yourself is exactly what she's doing. And that has to be one of the most despicable actions out there. Some of these people in Hollywood don't seem to have a moral compass at all. All they care about is the limelight. And that is my issue with most celebrities getting into politics. I don't think that just because you're a celebrity means you can't be informed, but it seems like a lot of them are just sharks who are willing to throw a whole group.
That's actually true.
That's 100% true.
Like every fucking Emmy nomination, it's like, or Emmy, people who win Emmys or whatever the fuck, they're all like people who are on the left. I'm totally on the left, guys.
They always have the radical position of,
So yeah, racism is everywhere. It's like really cringe.
It's always when it starts to become popular then they have that opinion.
Yeah, right. It's like you don't believe this bullshit, and they don't believe what they're saying. But even if they did, it's like really stupid positions half the time. Like you're saying really like just things that are gonna get claps.
Yeah, even so. But I feel like the point he's making is that it's kind of like the legitimacy of the is about to question because it seems like every time there's like a counter, there's like an example of something that goes against. Like oh, your side did something bad. They don't point that out. So it's kind of like they don't have legitimate point of views.
And that's exactly what Alyssa Milano is and what she's doing. It's crazy to me that these lefties are willing to defend a man who has a documented history of touching people inappropriately.
He does do that shit a lot.
Clip after clip after clip.
It's really... Oh my god, all these clips, I've seen them, and they all are gross.
Something like this bubbles to the surface. It adds on top of the pile of already documented crap that we've seen over the years, but it seems like no one on the left is even willing to bat an eye, except for the Bernie supporters. So that's the video, guys. If you haven't heard about this story at all, I encourage you to
Trump, man.
Description to the SoundCloud interview.
God bless Trump. Let's talk about his accusations.
Yeah, right. And let's talk about his fucking crazy accusations.
This guy we need.
There's the man of the hour.
We need to go back to sanity. We go back to America is great.
Because the media will not show you this, and I feel like it's my sworn duty to pick up the
My sworn duty
to solely go against the liberal people who do this shit. Yeah, okay, gotcha, man.
I mean, it makes funny content, but it's just kind of stupid.
Yeah, like if he's the only person you're watching, it's like you're gonna have a completely skewed understanding of like the truth, really. So I don't know. So ask yourself, is some vegan dude who's debating Voss versus some like communist guy on the internet, and the vegan's asking him why he eats meat or something like that, or why is it morally okay or something, and
he's saying what basically what Voss is saying is that it's not immoral to consume meat because under capitalism we regular it's like we're doing it all the time. We're constantly doing immoral things all the time by just living under capitalism and buying products that are like produced by slave labor, quote unquote slave labor. Chinese products like like child labor and shit. Therefore, it's not really bad. It's not immoral to eat meat for that reason.
Because if you were to not do it, it would be so alienating. So you feel like you have to do it. It's like a really stupid argument.
I mean, you could say like what I would say, like even if that point was made, I'm gonna assume like all that premise is true. It would still be immoral. You could say it's immoral, but I wouldn't blame you for doing it. That's not the same thing as saying it's immoral. Like, and number one, there's plenty of like
right.
Plenty of cheap options to vegan.
So you can understand the reason why people do it without saying therefore it's not immoral. Like
his argument wasn't even that. His argument wasn't even that it's really expensive to not eat vegan. That wasn't even his argument.
That wasn't even his argument. Yeah.
Well, we're always doing immoral stuff. Therefore, it's not a big deal. Like it's not a big deal. It's not immoral. Like, which is like such a leap. Like
really fucking stupid.
IDubbz. Oh my god, IDubbz.
Wait, IDubbz? Is that a thing?
On the IDubbz situation. Let's watch Contacula.
What's the IDubbz situation?
You haven't heard about the IDubbz situation?
No. And I'm just imitating. I'm imitating Contacula.
Okay, we have someone who doesn't know about the IDubbz situation. Let's see.
I have no idea what he's saying.
People are angry at IDubbz and calling him a fucking simp or something because
his girlfriend has post naked pictures of herself on the internet.
That's the entire. There's no other added piece of it. That's it.
That's it?
That's literally it.
Oh my god! Like, how is this an 11-minute video? It's just the answer is obvious. It's like, okay, yeah, that's awesome. They do what they want to do, and by the way, you're not a simp for doing that.
I don't know. I feel like simp. Like the definition of simp is like morph.
Simp is.
It used to be like someone who gives money to like.
Now it's like just. Now it's the way people use cuck. Like people use.
Now it's just like anything.
But then it's not even our cuck to do that either, because it's just pictures on the fucking internet. It's not like.
Yeah, it's like so weird. I thought you were like the Chad if you had a girlfriend who did that, but now that's a bad thing. You're simp.
Oh wait, you're a simp. Oh wait, I'm angry in your place.
Like it's so strange. It's so strange.
This is really weird. I don't understand where the whole hysteria comes from.
I guess some people don't like they wouldn't want that for their girlfriend, so therefore they're like, oh, this guy's probably so
angry that she's doing that,
but he's like too scared to say it.
No, people are just
projecting their own emotions on everyone. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, not ever. I feel like people
genuinely that you can't have a girlfriend that does that.
It's impossible for someone to like be okay with that. Like,
yeah, I personally would not really give a shit.
I probably would. Like, I
would have some boundaries, obviously, but I'm not gonna. I would not have a give a shit. I
don't know. Maybe I would.
Bikini naked pictures.
I'll need to be in a situation like.
And guys are giving your money for it. I don't give a fuck about that. What the fuck?
But it's like, to me, it's like it's like the way people are just projecting so hard, like, and they're so certain that like this guy, he hates himself and he's just too scared to like attack his girl because he's being cut, like whipped.
Pussy whipped.
That's the word. Yeah, pussy whipped by his girlfriend. It's like, what the fuck? Just like. It's so
no.
It's such a like a glimpse into some people's minds. Like,
yeah, people actually think this way.
And I wonder what this guy's position is. Cause he's already giving me like vibes that he's like, well, I mean, he would do that. Come on.
You probably would call someone who's popped up.
You probably would call someone. Come on.
Yeah, right. What the fuck?
We're all call this guy a simp. Like, come on.
It's so weird because it's like this guy is the type of guy that he looks like someone that would be afraid of. Like,
yes,
fucking nerd sword in the background, compensation beard. Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna do it too ever yet because I don't know his position.
But I mean,
he wants position under.
I'm ready for impact.
And so he kind of disappointed me a little bit because he was also kind of like saying obviously like, okay, like just let him do whatever the fuck he wants.
But he was kind of still.
But he was kind of like
shitting him for
like, you're a simp. He was like making fun of it, like joking, quote unquote.
I mean, I don't know. Fuck it.
I mean, you can joke. Yeah, you can joke about it, but it was like
if you like, actually hold that position, then you're fucking stupid.
He was having that central position thing that he was like, well, maybe it is a bad thing. I don't know. A little bit like it was like what?
No,
maybe it is. Maybe like me.
A bad thing? Like what? No,
I understand some people have moral quandaries about it, and that's fine. You can have moral. Like no, it's stupid. It's
You're
stupid.
Fucking stupid.
If you think it's immoral,
I think someone else's couple, like what another couple is doing, is immoral. You're fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Personally.
Oh god, look at him smoking. Jesus fucking Christ.
You absolutely can't do that. Get that money. Secure the bag.
I love when he was doing it. It's like, yeah, you just do it, man. Like fucking train wrecks. Like, yeah, like that's great. I applaud it, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're a fucking like bitch. You're a fucking cuck.
I'm saying it.
You're a fucking cuck, bitch.
Cuck, bro.
It's like no, just chill the fuck out.
And then the people getting cucked are the people buying the pictures, not the guy.
Yeah, right. If you're buying pictures, does that say more about you?
I don't even understand. Like, it's actually
The way it works is so weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely have the freedom to do that, just as everybody else has the freedom to criticize you for it.
You legally can.
Everyone's right to criticize you for it, like, I guess, but they're idiots. Like,
Yeah,
they're idiots. Like, no.
Yeah, like, it's like who is criticizing? Like, I want to see the room of the. Just show the room of the people criticizing.
I don't want to see their face.
I want to see the fucking messy ass room.
I mean, as far as people making like memes about it, like that's fine. That happens to me fucking ever. I get memes made about me all the time. I actually thoroughly enjoy the memes that get made about me and all that.
He's really pushing that 20-minute mark, you can tell.
I'm just like playing into it, but
You know this guy did the dog thing, the dog Hail Hitler thing?
Oh, is it this guy? Yeah.
And he got like fucking like sued the hell for that shit. Like
That's
the,
fucking
like,
stupid.
Like the fucking state over, I don't know, Ireland like fucking doesn't really.
How dare you?
That was like an evil fucking joke.
How dare you?
there's a genuine disappointment in IDubbz. Like people genuinely felt betrayed by this kind of behaviour, and this is based on things he's said in the past and what people perceive.
This kind of behavior? Who the fuck are you, his parents?
I mean, this is kind of behavior. I'm just saying this kind of behavior. I understand people like not
So
like
it's
this type of
really
behavior.
weird. Because everyone was talking about, like, you know, IDubbz, PewDiePie's families, they're all, like, kind of, like, conservative, like, and I was like, that's bullshit. But now there's something like,
what?
is this true?
Yeah, they have like some underlying beliefs. Like, it's like they don't really bring it up, but it's like, yeah, I mean, I just don't like, sluts. I just don't like sluts.
I don't like sluts, you know what I mean? I'm a guy, you know?
I just don't like sluts. I just think it's immoral. Who cares?
Yes, I'm being rescuous. Stay in your lane, stay in the kitchen. That's all I'm saying.
I think
But it's right to you. Look, it's your freedom right, and you could do whatever you want.
Of course. I just think,
You're a slut. Oh, God. Jesus.
People got really mad. People get really fucking mad about it on Twitter.
About it?
Twitter.
Genuine, hate. People were genuinely furious. And
So what the fuck do you think?
Tell me your fucking opinion.
The perception, the way people thought of IDubbz is you couldn't really get to him. Nothing you could say would annoy him. There's nothing that would really, sort of pass him.
I love how he's like died in the opinion. Like, what do I think
It's
about
like, it's been
about
fucking
her having
3
died
minutes.
then?
This could have
Let's talk
ended
about the
in
reaction.
30
Let's talk about
seconds.
how he reacted to the reaction. Let's talk about the reaction to the reaction to the reaction. Like, just talk about your
Yeah. Either because he actually is one of those fucking weirdos that conservatives.
Or maybe he's afraid to piss off his audience.
Don't watch this guy.
There was no, and he addressed some of the concerns. I don't feel that, just to be clear.
So let me guess. He says, "Okay, yeah, I give permission to do this. I don't think there's anything weird with me about me doing this. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
He was joking about the whole sim thing. Like, I don't care if you call me a sim back.
I don't care if you call me single. That's a cringe. Most people don't have a girlfriend.
Like, I have no problem with it. Like, yeah, people get like he was even making fun of OnlyFans. Like, people stick, dicks up their ass or whatever, wieners up their ass, whatever, blah blah blah. And I really have no problem with it. Like, it was just that. It was like it didn't look like he was emotional.
It's like, yeah, I don't know.
He just looked like a guy who was like joking around and he didn't really care. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You're like, people like, again, the projection. I feel like this is the projection of people like, yeah, he's so mad right now. He's so mad right now.
Like, so what's this fucking guy gonna say?
It was a good response. I don't think it was good.
It wasn't a good response. You know what I mean?
It wasn't a good. Okay,
what the fuck do you think
talking about
the
the
situation?
Dude,
Just tell me, you
tell
fucking
me.
fat slob. Jesus Christ.
It's just so interesting he doesn't want to talk about
It's
this.
like, why do you want to say your opinion? It's like, because you know your opinion is like really fucking stupid. You can't defend it.
Maybe he's like afraid of criticism. Like,
it's like, I don't want to be criticized either way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here saying it's like, oh, that's like a bad response. That's what I'm saying.
it's like really bad.
It's like when people say, like, oh, you're like, I don't think you're like when people claim you're a racist, and then someone's like, well, I don't think you're a racist, but like, I think you could like worded it better. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what? No. I'm just saying, like, why would you go there? Like, go there. It's like.
This is a bad response.
Because I feel that's in keeping with Ian's, IDubbz persona, but the fact that he made the video about what everyone was saying shows that he cared about what people were saying.
Oh my god, you're so stupid.
The fact that he made the video shows that
like,
he cared about what people were saying.
He's reading what he would do.
It took like a whole week of people calling him Sims, like, they even, I gotta make a video.
He's probably just like, oh, I gotta make a video about something. Fuck it, I'll do about this.
Exactly. It's like free content cop video. It's like, yeah.
And probably gonna like promote my girlfriend's OnlyFans.
Yes. So
like, if he didn't care, he would. If he didn't care, he wouldn't make a video. He would have ignored it.
He probably would have flown out with no one talking about it.
Yeah.
The fact that he made a response video is like what actually agitated his whole thing.
Fuck you. No, this is the thing.
Wait, what?
I think he did. deliver a little bit of a fuck you. Now, this is the thing, is
Yeah, I
like,
guess.
I think the reason that people were so mad is people had this idea of what IDubbz is and who IDubbz is as a person.
And also because they hate women and they think they're sluts and I think it's immoral. Like, no,
Yeah. Let's not go there.
I mean, these had a different perception. It was just kind of disappointed because they thought it was this guy, but it's this guy. It's not a big deal. I mean, they're not sexist. They're just they're fucking idiots.
They're retarded.
Like, I just love this. Just dodge.
And I bet how many of these kids do you think would consider some libertarians?
But
sometimes
I think they know politics most of these people.
Yeah, probably. But like, it's kind of funny because like they'll be like, yeah, I mean, you can legally do whatever you. But it's like, but sometimes they don't understand. They don't have the values of like, hey, I mean, if some people, if there's two consenting adults, just fucking do whatever the fuck you want.
Yes.
They don't understand that concept.
It's immoral because
it's
women showing their body is immoral.
Because for some reason, even though it's guys like them that buy the thing.
Yeah, if you don't want to engage with it, don't buy it.
She's dating a girl who, like, I'm no confirming it, but apparently there was things in the past where she acted like a thought online. She says she's
a thought online.
She calls people fat.
Thought.
She stole art or something like that. I've not.
Okay, yes. And then when people start getting drilled in the comments, like, wait, why do you hate? Why do you care so much? Like, it's, like, who cares? How is he more? Blah blah. Then I don't. I mean, she's a bad person. And then they linked this one video of this extremely stupid reason why she's like a bad person. She once said that. Oh, it was just so hypothetical. It was like, oh, like one half clip. It's like, oh, she's like, I think the Holocaust was like Holocaust was really bad, but they actually it turns out they actually had some medical advancements when they did testing on them in the Holocaust, like the twin studies and stuff. So that wasn't. And she's like,
said that?
The girlfriend. They still like saying, "Oh, she's a bad person." Like
that for that.
Yeah, like that's like one example. And then she stole the art.
I mean, like,
and what stealing art means is that she traced something that wasn't even an art piece. It was just a model. She traced a model.
Oh, come on.
It's like a trace because everyone knows it's a trace and she didn't do it. Like, it kind of looked like a trace, to be honest. But even so, like, how not stealing art? This is drawing
over a
tracing,
picture.
Yeah, picture.
Oh, come on now.
And one time she actually did, like, to be fair, she traced a picture that wasn't like, it was like a bleach picture, but then she like changed the hair color or some shit, and made it kind of like her own characters, not the bleach characters. So like, I guess that's technically art theft because she traced something.
I mean, yeah, it gets
that's a little bit, but it's like,
it's a bad person. No.
Dude, she posted on her Instagram like, holy,
it's just like a fucking, it's a slight mistake.
And then the dumbest example ever, like, she traced a Pikachu. But she like totally changed the character. You can tell it's vaguely referenced by it, and maybe she was traced, but she like changed the Pikachu character to be totally different color, different face, on. And like, yeah, you see, and it's for her like Twitch outro page or something.
Oh my god! Like, come on now, yeah, she's totally getting in the way of Pokemon making money by doing that.
Who the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Years, like, it's like,
yeah,
like
sure.
I just love, like, it's always a dodge. There's always that next dodge. Which is like, she's not immoral, but she's a bad person. I just don't. I think she's an abuse. He's probably an abusive relationship, and the proof of abusive relationship is all these examples. Yeah, he's an abusive.
Even though he like slapped her. Is there a video of like her, like him slapping the shit out of her?
No, what? No.
Yeah, there was a video where he was like playing Hearthstone. I remember seeing that, and then IDubbz just like slaps the shit. He's done things that make it look like he's abusing her a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I never heard of that, but that's interesting.
But I mean, I'm not gonna go into
from what I've seen, is like she's the abusive one because all these examples of her being a bad person, and then all the examples of being a bad person are just so stupid. Like,
wait, look, let me actually show you.
Wait, she's stabbing herself.
No, and she's like really pissed off about that. He's on her stream.
That's not abusive though. He was trying to.
That was not cool.
That's just cringe humor.
No, that was really not cool.
Edgy.
Imagine doing that shit on your girlfriend's stream, like going ham like that. Like, come on now.
Wait, let me see.
Like keeping on going.
She could have stopped him. She stop that. Like,
it just comes out like super weird.
It comes a little.
It comes out like he does not give a fuck about her.
It came out a little weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It comes out really weird.
Like, no, like, stop that. I think he expected her to be like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, he goes on her like.
She just got mad afterwards. It was a little weird.
Yeah,
she's a cringy person. I'm not gonna lie. She's a slight cringy person, but she's not a bad person. She's the socially awkward probably.
Look at her. She's not happy about that.
You just say sorry? Okay, they're both kind of stupid, to be honest.
They're both just kind of assholes. They're
both just weird. No, just weird people.
It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, I'm not gonna judge him with this.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit's like amazing. Like,
People, I love everyone just like love. Everyone love this video. A little too hard. Okay, whatever.
Any of that. This is just stuff that I've heard.
Hailed.
I think that's what kind of made.
Yeah. Okay. So he's not actually gonna. I thought for a second he was gonna be like, well, that's all stupid stuff. She like traced her or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But no, he's just believing whatever he told.
Things in the past where she acted like a thought online. She says she's body positive, but she calls people fat. Apparently she stole art.
Oh yeah, something about she called one person. She once made a video about body positivity, like don't call people fat, don't be an asshole, don't be.
And she called the one person fat
in her life, and then like hypocrite, like
oh my god, this is so
like a mean spirited. You're so fucking fat. It was just like he called someone slightly fat. I don't remember specifically, but it was like it's so childish.
Dude,
come on,
people are fucking.
Most of them haven't even made. Like IDubbz has called how many people fat in his fucking life? Like, come on, like it's like so, just so
dude.
cringe.
Oh my
because
god.
she once made a body positivity video. Like this, actually, the bad thing is she made the body positivity video in the first place, so then she'd be called a hypocrite afterwards.
Oh
and
my
if she just called the person fat, it's like, oh, who cares? She called someone fat. Like, it's so stupid.
It's so fucking annoying. These people are
retarded.
They just like hate women or something. It's like, or they hate
like
girlfriend.
Wonder, like, do these hate women? Like, are you okay?
It's like, is everything good, man? Or something against IDubbz girlfriends particularly? Like, you don't like confident women who do their own shit? Like, okay, like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just a wonder. I'm not accusing anyone.
You gotta start wondering.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Sword. I mean, it's speaking volumes.
Other people, including me, to sort of think this person doesn't really seem like the type of person that IDubbz I know would be with, but that's the problem is.
Who the fuck are you? You don't know IDubbz.
It's not the type of person.
Okay, I'm done watching this guy. I'm done with it. Okay, is he gonna say anything? I'm speeding this shit up.
Alright, speed it up, yeah.
I can't stand this fucking guy.
He's like saying nothing really.
He's saying, he's like a fucking IQ of 6.
Oh fuck, but now I can't understand anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard enough. This fucking Irish Canadian accent is like.
No ads.
What
the fuck?
They're whores!
Ah! That's the perfect thing that he gets fucking advertised.
And basically, this behaviour doesn't fall in line with that, and that's why people genuinely felt mad and genuinely felt betrayed. And then when I
they genuinely feel mad and betrayed.
Wait, is he gonna make? He should at least make fun. Like, wait, I mean, come on, he shouldn't feel that way. Like,
yeah,
he's gonna say that.
No, but he's not. Cause he's one of them. Mad and betrayed. Can you believe feeling bad betrayed because someone else's girlfriend is doing something?
I've said all that. I'm done. Fucking
Jesus.
Unsubscribing from his channel, and basically it's usually IDubbz is the person that whenever he's in a controversy, he's fucking winning. Content co-ops or videos that have pissed people off. Like
he is winning. You guys are a fucking joke.
You are losing. You're stupid. You are wrong.
You're winning without me watching.
We're winning. We're calling him simple. We're winning. Like so.
You're winning without him saying anything. Just the fact that you're getting dead mad at this, like triggered about that fucking issue, is him winning. That's him winning.
Yeah.
So
that just proved like how much of an idiot you are.
Yeah. It's like instead of a 1-inch punch, it's like a 0-inch punch. He did not. He didn't have to touch you.
He's taking it out.
His choice of sexual partner, and his sexual partner having OnlyFans. Like I won't say it is a really Andy's business. I don't really give a fuck about people's sex lives,
but I don't give a fuck. But I actually kind of give a fuck.
But like, I mean, it's like a thought.
But he kind of like betrayed me. It's like, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ.
TMZ celebrity love life bullshit. People are going to talk about it. People are going to gossip about it.
Oh god, you're fucking.
Wait, let me see what you're saying.
Cringe. Someone that does stuff like that, then that's absolutely up to him. I'm not his dad. You're not his dad. He's a big strong boy and he can do whatever the hell he wants. But I still understand why people sort of felt betrayed because they kind of had an image of what he was and then he done something that was great after that. I mean, it's like, for example,
so
what was the image that he had? Like, was he some was it Ben Shapiro?
He also hates women and he
yeah, right. So they understood that like he was some okay,
he was joking.
If he was Jordan Peterson,
he made videos like call people you're a slut. Like he made videos like that, but he always had the understanding that we're joking, right?
Oh, we're joking around, right?
Women are sluts in the show about it.
It's like okay,
but now people actually genuinely believe that shit and gravitate towards those jokes. And now he has a bunch of honest full spurgs who can't like who are against fucking women having any sexual liberty, which is like fucking ridiculous.
Holy fuck.
speech guy. on YouTube. I mean,
But they treat him like he was fucking Jesus. Like he was Jesus, and now he lets his girlfriend do that. It's like, dude, he had his own life, and you never knew him.
Fuck, but I'm so disappointed in PewDiePie and fucking this guy. Wow, this guy I don't care. He's gonna do. But
started supporting legislation that restricts speech.
usually PewDiePie's like on point
The cops wanted to make
for the most
it
part.
was, you know, stronger in Britain, and I'm like, yeah, vote it in, yeah. Like that's when everyone who's watching me would go, what the fuck? Why are you doing the opposite of what we thought you would do? Basically, we had an idea in our head of the type of person you are and what you believe. And so
What the fuck is he holding?
here you are doing the
Is that a
opposite of
tampon?
it, like people would feel betrayed, people would fucking unsubscribe to me. I also would never fucking do that. Like not a fucking chance.
It's a lighter.
I understand why people are upset. It's because when you're a YouTuber, people sort of get this like idea of who you are. Like I've actually met people IRL who seemed a little bit disappointed that I wasn't a complete dick. Like it's because when I meet people in the real world, like, I'm actually nice. Like see how all the screeching left wingers that argue with me all the time online. There's been a good few of them.
All right, I'm done.
There's a whole nother group of people who feel personally devastated and betrayed. They lied to us. First,
You lied to us.
like if you don't want to look up to me anymore, that's fine. I don't want you to look up to me. First up, we got Edward. He probably got told by a lot of people that he looks like IDubbz. And he really liked that because IDubbz was cool. But now that IDubbz is a simp, now he's gonna go in full baby Wawa mode. No, shut the fuck up, you dumb fuck. You don't get to ha-ha funny yourself out of this. You're a simp. You act all edgy and cool on YouTube and then go and film your girlfriend shoving anal beads up her ass for OnlyFans afterwards? Fuck you. You lied to everyone. You ruined my life.
I wonder if that's a joke. I swear I wonder if that's a joke.
Edward, I don't know where you got the idea that I was cool. Do you think it was cool when I was playing with anal beads? It's cool when I play with anal beads. Do you think it was cool when I was running around in an oversized cop outfit? That was cool to you. It's because he's a hypocrite. He makes content cop and targets people, but he himself have girlfriend whoring herself.
You see what I'm talking about? It's like they never understood. Wait, he was joking. He didn't actually think that they were like bad people.
He's stupid
for like being internet thoughts, I guess. But it's like, dude, it's completely fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Is there something wrong with it? But no, there's nothing wrong with it because
He's a hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite. It's like, dude, no,
Oh my God, what an
you're
idiot.
just in your head and you think everyone's like you, but no, people just don't give a shit.
He does nothing about it. What am I gonna do? Do you think I should just like take a shotgun to her head? No, bitch. It's time to die now. Because like I did it and I found the potential hypocrisies in what I say in the past, and it's pretty fucking consistent. The funding for the slut shirt is actually very, very low. Skanktown, USA, Southcore porn all over the walls. Pretty nice, huh? You know, like
It's funny, right? Because like he's literally doing all this shit in front of the camera, but everyone's like, yeah, but he must fucking hate those sluts. Yeah. It's like, where'd you get that?
women should be sexualized or shouldn't be. I'm just saying that there is the market for it, so it makes sense that they would do it.
Where's the hypocrisy? He's just pointing out. He's pointing out why people would do it. He didn't say anything about it's immoral. He didn't say it's immoral. He said, yeah, it makes sense. But those are two completely separate statements.
Say skank and slut, but never was that part of my argument. It's just flavor. Like in the future, I'll probably say slut and skank again. I don't know why everyone thinks that like I made a stand. I stood on top of a hill and I proclaimed to all my loyal Christian followers, no porn shall ever cross my screen. No woman that I date shall ever lower her standards to the point of being half naked. Let me have my hope, all right? I want to believe he's too intelligent for this. Intelligence has nothing to do with it, but I will
What
say
the
this.
fuck?
I want to retain
People
hope
are
that
so
I'm
mad.
intelligent. This is the most intelligent thing I've probably ever done. Is revealing this side of me. That
That's
I'm
so
okay
true.
with sex workers.
That is the most intelligent thing he's done.
It has
Oh my God.
no bearing on my life whatsoever. And the sooner you realize that for yourself, the better. I wanted to talk more about all the shitty takes that people have, and this guy that we're going to watch has pretty much listed all of what the arguments are.
It's so
for
stupid.
people
It's a dumb list.
who don't morally agree with the situation.
Wait, everyone can see what he sees for a few dollars.
Okay.
Removed pedestal. Internet is a forever archive. Future Jobs?
Like, it's just a fucking internationality.
Wait, are these the arguments?
Everyone can see what he sees for a few dollars.
What are pros? She didn't put any pros there? Like,
wait, pros? She makes money. Wait, how is it a con? Everyone can see what he sees for a few dollars. Well, he sees way more than her in bikinis.
Yes.
First of all, but okay, he can see part of what he sees for a few dollars. Is that a con? That should be that's the pro. Yeah, like people are happier. People who pay them get a good. He doesn't give a shit about.
Transactional capitalism. How is it a con?
Does he lose anything from this? No. Where's the?
So, like,
does he know what a con is?
I understand the mentality. I really don't.
Remove the pedestal.
I don't even know what the fuck he's.
Wait, who was on the pedestal? IDubbz girlfriend?
IDubbz is no longer IDubbz, or IDubbz girlfriend is no longer on a pedestal.
Wait, when were they in a pedestal? What the fuck? I mean, this is just like telling of their own psychology. Like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about? Internet is a forever archive. They can see forever. Like, okay.
I'm seeing. Do you think
Future Jobs.
Fireworks out of her pussy? Do you think she's screening the Matrix Reloaded down there? It's not a mystery. It's a pussy, dude. Then there's no special pussy.
I feel like people, if you actually think that he's like mad right now, it's like when people make arguments and you're like really yeah right. Like I feel like people with heated arguments, like I'm sure he's justifying. These are just the faces he make. Like people have like this like they hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see. So they'll hear this like he's until he's post hoc rationalization.
Oh my god! Look at the amount of dislikes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like most people liked it. Like it's kind of interesting because the vocal minority. It's actually a vocal minority.
It really is a vocal minority. Everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? It's just some people just liked it because they changed their mind because of the video, which is also like flabbergasting. The fact that you had to watch this video to understand how silly that position was.
Yeah, so that's very interesting.
Less valuable the more people see it. If that's the case, my body and my person is the most valueless thing on the planet.
I feel like he shouldn't even made these arguments because it's like he should have given them the time of day. Honestly,
yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I see like he's rationalizing it. I bet he's so emotionally distraught right now. Like
no, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's being too intellectual for them, which is not gonna work.
Forever archived, so there's no regret, delete all button.
What the fuck? Is this guy serious?
Regret delete all because you will regret it. You will
regret having dude. This guy never used to work a day in his life.
Like, he's not rich. Maybe the girlfriend regrets it. Like,
maybe the girlfriend might regret it, but it's bikini pictures.
Money, yeah. Like she's not even sending anything like kind of like Well,
even if let's say it's naked, I don't know, but it's like
maybe some people might have like potentially might regret it. Like I can see that.
Like I can see that happen, but it's like okay, but then you get a shit ton of money. You regret something, but you got a shit ton of money. It's like, I don't know.
That's not quite there.
I don't know why this shitty point is being made.
It's like everything on the internet is something you might regret. So it's like, okay, like, are we gonna just like?
If it does some kind of emotional ways, like these shitty points, these shitty people, like I feel like he should tone that down.
Yeah,
he's annoyed. Like he's annoyed with them. Like people are like, it's a Freudian slip. He hates himself. Shitty. It's just him projection or whatever. But it's like that. Maybe he's really annoyed because he's been seeing this the whole fucking week.
Yeah.
So maybe it's kind of like emotional. I guess.
Maybe I don't know, but it's like these people are being
I can
fucking
see
silly.
why someone would be fucking annoyed if making stupid ass points.
Like what do you think? Someone's just gonna make an OnlyFans just on a whim? Didn't give it any thought. Just thought maybe I'll sell my pussy online and see how it goes.
And then future jobs, they might be a little bit harder to come by.
I think this.
A little bit harder to come by, dude. I don't know. Like I don't fucking know. It's like future jobs. It's like okay. I mean, look. It's like you're like seeing someone's like stupid, even though they consider those alternatives already. It's like, dude, yeah. They consider that already.
So it's like literally impossible for anyone to ever do it, also being stupid. Like,
and also, it's like it's like and also the idea that like people aren't gonna pay good money for it. It's like and also like there's no job that would ever hire her. There's no job that would ever hire her because of some OnlyFans. Like, come on now, it's like
most people don't care about that anymore. Like,
No, wait, that's a problem. Like, it's a problem that people discriminate over the fact that you've done
good thing. Like
exactly, it's like
wait, but I mean, that's how it is. Like, yeah.
Like if you're in a place that like won't hire you because of some
I don't even know how
OnlyFans.
I feel like you could almost sue them if they do. Like for most,
you should be able to.
Most jobs,
You really should be able to do that shit because like that's
most jobs,
stupid.
It's pretty discriminatory, you ask me. But
yeah, just saying that it's like, oh, watch out. Like yeah, they get stopped.
Doesn't need a fucking normal job in her life. Like let's be honest. Like
I don't know.
Maybe not, but like
she could Twitch stream for a really long time.
Not for like like she's a Twitch streamer. She has online personality. Yeah. Maybe she will. Maybe.
One of the most important opinions to highlight because it really demonstrates a severe lack of real world experience when you're saying that future jobs are going to be harder to come by because of an OnlyFans account.
Actually, yeah. Are they going to go checking through your OnlyFans?
Or your social credibility in getting jobs, you are so sadly mistaken. And I will also say, if you want to morally grandstand, one of the shittiest things that I think you can do morally is judging someone about what they did previously and not hiring them even though they're qualified for the job.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of the playbook of the boomer who's decaying in his lazy boy, who wants to tell you, no, that ain't gonna work. No one's gonna hire you looking like that. The bone through your nose? Yeah, forget it. Yeah, the stud going through your tongue? No one wants sluts working for them.
Yeah, right. I feel like that's starting to slowly like diminish. That's not as important.
Yeah, it's not even a thing anymore.
No one's gonna hire you looking like that.
In my head, there would be so many other things to do and make money.
There's so many other options. Like fuck off. She wants to do it. God damn. They're just like, why did you like? But why are you saying that? Like, but like, why?
Here's a take. Maybe she enjoys it. Like,
I don't know. Maybe she enjoys doing it. Yeah, like. And then it's like, oh, she did it purely based on like she really wants money. Like it's like, yeah, maybe she partially enjoys it. So there's a million things she could have done, yeah, but she chose that. Is there an issue there? It's like they didn't want to say. I think it's immoral. If they said that, I used to be like, okay, at least you're being honest. But it's like if you don't, it's like just fucking say your opinion. It's like she could. It's stupid, you know. Like she could do something else. It's like,
no, it's not.
It seems like it's like they just really don't want to say the true opinions. It's really cringe.
Stooping to this point.
Stooping to this point. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, you know, like lowering yourself.
Because it's lower. You know,
it's just like below. Like because before you were like here, but now like every picture is like bringing down like a couple points.
Like what?
It's like, what the fuck? Are you like just that like ignorant? Like that's just really fucking retarded.
Very fascinating.
That it's just so like the people actually think that's how it works. Like it's like what does it even mean? Do you think like your value as a person goes down?
Your sexual value, like no.
Your sexual market value
goes up because you.
How many guys will now want to fuck you because of that?
Like, I don't know what value human value, or you just fucking.
Like what are you saying? What the fuck? Yeah. Like what are you talking about?
It just makes you wonder. Like wait, what are you actually talking about?
Commentary YouTuber who's known for criticizing others, much like me, would be willing to take the position that sex work is beneath them. That they aren't on the same level as sex work. That's fascinating. I find it really interesting that is that's the position you want to take. That I think that'll age quite nicely.
You can add extra money as well.
Yeah, that'll age quite. That's true.
I don't know if it's really needed.
Like, think about it in 10 years. 10 years, like what? People are not gonna give a shit about this in 10 years. So these are the people who are not gonna get jobs. These are the people. If anyone's not gonna get jobs for something he did in the past, it's like having this stupid ass position.
So consider the dude who pulled like 3 million views on Peanuts, but okay.
Sounds like someone's a little bit salty. You do realize that if your partner is making a lot of money and is very wealthy, that doesn't automatically make you feel fulfilled in the relationship or feel like you're contributing enough. Because based on your argument, then I guess Jeff Bezos' son just should never work at McDonald's. There's enough money in the family. I think there's enough money in that household. No reason Philip Bezos needs to go on OnlyFans. Doesn't need to lower himself to that standard. The world would be a much better place if people like Philip Bezos, I don't know if that's his son's actual name, but if Philip Bezos did OnlyFans, that would be a perfectly fine thing to do. I think what I've learned from this experience is when you're speaking to a large group of people and there's some dudes in the back shouting out their opinions like, I fucking hate thoughts, I hate whores, Women who sell their body online fucking suck. That's the worst. Instead of ignoring that and just moving on with my lecture, it might be a better idea to point those people out and say, yeah, I actually don't agree with that shitty opinion. Because it seems like me just ignoring it has led to like a cultivation of a bunch of retards. That pretty much right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love my girlfriend, and I'm totally fine with dudes jacking off to pictures of her on the internet. Doesn't affect me one way or the other. If you are upset,
It's funny because it's like, why is that something that people will care so much about? Like, it's like, damn, it's so weird because it was like, it's like, you
Look,
know,
put the comment.
likely won't affect him in any fucking way. Like,
the simp. The thought shenanigans thing is a joke, and understand people are allowed to do what they want in turn as long as they aren't hurting other people. The fringe incel types, or at least the vocal majority of them, only pretend to joke in order to spread their misogynistic beliefs.
yeah, true. True. That's actually my brother's second account.
No, that's my account.
Oh, it's your current account. Yep. You should have included the OnlyFans link in the description. I don't think you actually can link that.
Most of them are jokes, but some are like are genuine, like.
Some of them are like kind of like it's like jokes, but like they have like a
Yeah, like some of
you
the
can tell.
intention of the jokes, because like fuck.
It's like that's just you like
He used to have jokes that like, but he didn't have the intent behind those jokes. He didn't like, literally think that they're fucking.
Yeah, sometimes hard to tell the intent behind a joke. Like it's like, is it just that you actually think it's immoral? Because
most of the time you can't even tell. It's like it's literally impossible. But then, but once in a while you gotta peek behind the curtains and say, like, do people actually believe? Like, what do we actually believe here? Let's not cultivate, stupid ideas. Like, I feel like that's the important message out of this situation.
yeah, this actually reminds me of Trainwrecks. You ever watch Trainwrecks? Trainwrecks podcast. He's always like talking about how like, he lives this exact same fucking annoying ass speech every single time. It goes like, okay, so women, who have OnlyFans and Patreons and they post, lewd pictures and stuff, I think it's totally fine. It's totally fine. But I just think it's like less, it's like less. It's not immoral, but it's like less. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's just like it's fine. Like we're all equal, but like that's like it's a less.
I don't know what he means by less. He's thinking less human value. Or
that's pretty much what he fucking means.
I mean, there's no. I don't think.
What does less mean? Less means it's bad in some way.
I mean, it could mean I don't like it. I don't like them less. I like them less. Like, I think it's like not.
But it's like, what the fuck do you mean, dude? It's like, no. I think it literally just like them being like, it's them saying. I think that's kind of like disgusting.
Yeah, you could be disgusted by it.
Yeah, I mean you can, but it's like. But it's, I don't know. It's like, I guess you can. I mean, I think it's weird that you're disgusted by it. Like, I think it's inconsistent to be disgusted by it. But at the same time, it's like, why don't you say I'm disgusted by it, or instead of saying it's like less. Like, less sounds a lot. It sounds like when they say that's less, or it's like inferior, or you're lowering stuff. It sounds like they're doing this weird thing where they combine disgust and morality in a weird way. And it's just like, I'm like disgusted, and I think it's kind of bad at the same time. But I don't know which one, and it's kind of both. It's like, yeah, I think that's annoying. Like, just say you're disgusted by it. Make more precise statements.
I feel like that discusses something that could totally be changed. I don't think it's like an inherent.
Yeah, exactly.
For the most part, like maybe there's some biological components to that, but it's like it does seem like it's mainly like an agenda-driven disgust rather than a natural disgust that necessarily ought or should.
I mean, no. I think it says infusion of morality involved. Like, it's like, I feel like they think it's like immoral. And it was like causing harm or something, even though it literally doesn't. They're contributing to the free market. They're doing a net good.
Yeah. Like people think it's like harmful for what? Like,
yeah, why the fuck is it harmful?
Yeah, like that's
like the guy was just giving arguments of like why it's harmful. It's harmful, guys. It's like no, it's not. It's like it's totally like the main problem here is that it's like bad, kind of. It's like no, just be honest and say you think it's kind of gross, but that's it. Just leave it at that. And if you think it's so gross, then it's kind of weird that you probably watch porn. It's like, okay.
Yeah, you can watch porn, but it's gross. Yeah, I won't understand
I can barely hear
what element is gross. I won't understand to what element it's like a gross
They just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think that's.
Yeah.
They're just really
I don't
cringe.
think they know what they're talking about either.
They're cringe. Okay, cringe.
Then I suggest you go idolize someone else. Someone who isn't a simp or a cock. Someone who maybe just gives shitty opinions instead.
All right. Yeah, I mean, stop making. I mean, I don't know. He didn't stop making. But that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he doesn't post a lot.
How does he get so many views per like thing? I bet he lost subscribers.
He lost like 30. He's like 20,000 subscribers, isn't it? I actually looked at his charts like last 30 days, and he like net lost like 10,000. I don't know. But it went up really quickly afterwards. So it's kind of like hard to tell because he's always gaining subscribers.
The mic can barely hear us.
Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? All right, guys. That's it for today.
That's the end podcast for today.
I might actually record stuff later.